Go ahead and make a perception check as you all are leaving.
Oh, well, I asked him, like, you are Autar Bruevill, right? Okay.
I'm making a what? What am I making?
Perception check.
19.
19. As you guys begin heading out, just a slight
You
jog.
said the door closes. That thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stand in front and make sure nothing follows us out since we did door very far. Like, I'm literally gonna hold my hands out in front of it and make sure nothing passes. Like, literally, like legs spread. Like, this motherfucker gonna have to go under my legs or through my arms or over top of me. Like, I don't care if I look like a fucking idiot. Like, make sure nothing's, like, following us out.
Make an
Although
dexterity
it's
check.
probably already...
Dexterity?
Make an
Just
dexterity.
hurry, everybody.
Just her.
That's a natural 18. Dexterity. Plus 3, 21. I don't feel anything, no wind, nothing. We're fucked. Fairy fire! I'm gonna cast fairy fire, watching the doorway as the door closes. That's what I'm gonna do. That's even better.
The glitter bomb goes off. This very fine, this very fine gray dust just permeates the entire area as the door.
Nothing.
You look around, there's nothing visible.
Yeah,
Where you set it off.
What?
Nothing invisible where you set it off.
Downstairs. Well, I guess it would be 20. Yeah. Mostly downstairs, probably.
Yep.
Alright, well. If they're invisible, we're still fucked because that didn't work. We should go. I still have Raven. Does she look better now? I'm not like gripping her. I'm just like gently holding her. Like not trying to touch her hands as much as possible, but just like gently holding her to where. Does she look better now?
Yeah, she looks a lot better.
Okay, are you good?
Alright.
Do you want to ride?
He's scary. No, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly. It's okay.
Take your time.
Takes off. Everybody begins making their way back up the stairs. What was your perception checks?
19.
You are having a hard time of it.
What
As
would
you
we
are.
do? I'm like, come on, let's do it.
Yeah, you're preoccupied at the time.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna make sure none of the traps reset while we work.
Go ahead. Actually, with that perception check, you would know, or you would notice that one of the tiles did reset, but just one of them.
Only one of them.
Only one of them.
Wyatt, would somebody have to manually reset that?
This particular one, no. I mean, that sometimes traps have fail-safes, so they go back through and have things that reroute. If it's arcane at all, sometimes things can be rerouted.
Alright, we will disarm that trap. I will help it.
Right. Did you say anything?
Don't focus on me.
He's currently working on the fire breath trap.
Yes.
And as even though you're helping them, his mind is distracted from whatever it was that he was seeing.
And do I notice this? I'm going to keep a little bit of vigilance.
You notice this too late.
Yes.
As he raises it a little bit too wide as he goes to reach for the valve, and the plate slips in.
I will.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I will try to block it from him.
He dodges.
Dodge it! Not a fucking wrong! I forgot about that shit. Okay, that's not bad. Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving
Even better,
throw.
21.
21.
Fucking stupid as road, you know?
He actually grabs you.
Bitch.
And you both, in that moment, kind of both leap off to the side. He catches the top of you as he rolls out of the way. This thing, you see it. You would have been dealt.
Oh, man.
I don't have another. Oh, yeah, I do.
Dice again!
Yes, please tell me if I'm this bad.
That is 10, that's 18 points of fire damage.
die.
Reduced to half to 9.
Oh,
Reduced to half again because Wyatt took half of it on his back.
Oh, that's terrible.
As he leaves, he's like, sorry.
It's not your fault.
All of a sudden, noticing how close he is to you, you watch his face, even in this dim light,
Shit.
blush as he leaps off you back up onto his feet.
Sorry. You said 9?
9. Or no, 5.
Oh, 5.
You're dealt 5. He took the brunt.
Oh, hardly. How many did he take? Can I tell how bad he looks? Does he look good?
Well, because of Rogue's evasion, he didn't take any.
Okay, so he looks fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, okay. I was gonna like cast something, but that's fine.
His clothes look burned, and the back of his hair is slightly singed. The rest of it's fine.
I don't have that. Do I? Yes, you do.
Yeah,
You said 5 points? Sorry, I'm not mapping.
you were dealt 5 points of fire damage.
I don't think I have. Yeah, prestidigitation. Wait, you have. Oh, no, I do have mending. I do have mending. Is it shit super burnt up? It's like super burnt up?
No, just
I'll just like
singed.
cast mending a little bit. Just stay still. Just a second.
Oh, right.
And I'll just mending. Real quick.
The fibers stitch themselves together.
I'm like, do you want to try again? Or do you want me to take the lead?
It was set off. We should all go. We should all go right now.
Okay.
Everybody rushes the door.
After saying that, yeah, I know.
You all make it to the next set with the 3 pressure plates. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Oh, 17.
I rolled a 17 plus 24.
Looking at these, they're all fine. As you lean down on the ground, everything is completely level to the floor.
Come on.
He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. Isn't he gonna be mad? Did you tell him? He's not gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad with me. He's gonna be mad at me. He's gonna be mad at me.
What could he do? Not going back there.
I left him down there. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
As you lead him back through the next area, you make it to the 2nd floor, and now a lot of the prisoners are like, hey, yeah, you got that guy? You got him? Hey, you should let us out. You should let us out too. Come on.
Shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna send you down to the lowest level where you're all gonna use your minds like, fuck off.
Dead silence.
What fucking thought?
Except for one guy.
And I start going towards him, my hand would glow. Just with I'm gonna be like,
Make
do you wanna go?
check.
I get advantage. Thank God. Intimidation? Tainted 20!
Everything's better than this.
I turn and I
Take me.
I assume this guy just looks like a drooling mess.
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm like, I'm worse than this guy.
No, it's fine. Come on. Come on, just get me out. Just get me out.
Yeah, my
Everybody else is filing out. The sprites are actually flying up ahead, ensuring the path's clear.
once everybody's out of this room, then I'll just continue.
Oh, come on! Everybody else is...
I almost just want for fun. I heard blasting in the face, but I'm not going to.
This cannon blasts him.
range.
Pah!
Force damage.
Make it up to the next level. First floor level. Make a perception check.
Natural 20. Perception, 27. Perception, yeah.
You can see that the lights have dimmed slightly in the nearby vicinity. You can see that the lamplight outside has dimmed. The torchlight on the inside of this facility.
We're on the original floor.
You're on the original floor now. It's completely dimmed now.
Oh, nice. Look at that nice and dark for us.
As you all head out to the front area, make a stealth check.
Well, why? They know we're here. They know we're taking them. Oh, shoot. That was so close to a 20.
sprites are having a little bit of a hard time being quote-unquote stealthy, as again their wings make that slight fluttering sound as they go from place to place. However, with your all's group, all of them are flying nearby. Actually, with your passive perception, you would notice that there is. Oh wait, you did roll a net.
I rolled a natural 20, which is 27.
For your perception.
Perception.
You would notice that there are a couple of patrols heading down the street.
In the opposite direction. In the same direction we need to go, or the opposite direction?
Opposite direction of where you need to go.
Do they look like they're purposely walking away, or like they knew we were in here walking away, and they're trying to vacate the area? $22.
22. They're walking away briskly.
Lego.
Yeah, and you would also notice out of your peripheral that some people are walking away briskly. They'll head off, clinging to the shadows of the streets and the lamps. Make a perception check. As you all make it almost all the way back to
okay,
the
no
surface.
offense, but I rolled a natural 20 trying to find these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing either one of us can roll high enough to see them! Roll a 16!
What makes you think you're being followed?
23.
23. You do hear.
No way! I knew it! I knew it! You bitch!
She's pushing her car.
Bro, what time is it right now?
It's just after midnight or something, probably.
Is she walking towards us? Is she heading in our direction?
She's just walking down the street.
In the same direction as us.
No, in the opposite direction.
So she's walking towards us, like we're about to.
I mean, you guys are in the alleys and the shadows, and as you all get
All
ready
right.
to dart
No,
across
I'm
the
walking
road.
straight up this bitch.
No!
I'm be like, man, do you need help? I'm gonna take that tarp straight the fuck off of her damn car right now.
It's just herbs.
I'm like, what are you doing out right now? Do you not know that there's a serial killer running around? It is the middle of the night!
My cock.
Investigation! Did she look like she covered in blood anywhere? What is wrong with this woman? This is 2 nights in a row she's been caught outside after curfew! Like, are you serious?
Look at her, she's not covered in any blood. She's
Anywhere!
No!
Not under her fingernails! She got sharp teeth!
No!
Just reach for her mouth. I'm like, I'm kidding, I don't do that. Oh my god! Bro!
I'm just trying to make them
Insight check is
Insight check, is she trying to get home?
I don't know.
Shit! The window closed out!
Whatever.
21!
It's hard to read her facial expressions in the dark.
I have dark vision!
Yeah, it's low light, but I mean, she's trying to get home. Yeah, sure.
She got a 21.
God, 21!
She has dark vision. For deception, though. She was trying to deceive.
Okay, could I just keep moving my cart to my home? Just get lost so easily.
How long have you lived here?
Not long. I moved
How
from
long?
another town 5 years.
You lived here 5 years.
Yes.
And you still don't know where the fuck you are.
No.
I'm gonna catch Charm Broom with my hairpin.
What's the save?
She's only 13. Wait a second. She got a fucking 13, didn't you? That's an 8.
What? She's charmed.
She's charmed?
She's charmed.
I'm like, lady, what are you doing?
I'm just out walking about.
Do you kill people?
I mean, they die on their own.
What do you mean they die on their own?
I don't kill them. They just die on their own.
You kill people. And then do you eat them?
No, that's vulgar.
Are you corn consequences?
No.
She said they die on their own?
Yeah.
Are you the one terrorizing this town?
I think people fear what they don't understand.
Okay, so this is who it is. Get the stone angle, motherfucker. Turn this into stone right now. It's her. I fucking knew it day one. Okay?
With both of your all's passive perception, you hear.
I knew it.
Yeah, fucking. Bro, I'm telling you.
From under the cart.
Yeah, underneath the cart. Okay. I flipped the cart over.
You're right.
It's a heavy cart.
I'm strong. And I'm mad.
Make a strength check.
Ew, that's not super good. Just a check?
Yeah, just a check. 17. You and you're from underneath the cart.
There's a person in there?
They're alive. She was alive.
Does it look like this person is injured?
You can't flip it all. You can't barrel flip it.
Jacob! Get over here!
He jogs over. He's like, we're supposed to be quiet. Who is this little woman?
She's a serial killer! What? Look, she's fine! Do not take her to the cart! This is heavy!
Gonna take all the herbs. Well, the herbs.
It's hard wood on top.
I'm telling you, she's under the cart. I'm trying to lift it. I'm not.
Roll with advantage.
Oh,
Tangent 20.
Tangent 20. Both you and Jacob get up underneath and as the cart lifts, it lands on its side and you see two people strapped to the bottom currently. It's a gruesome sight.
Are they alive?
One of them is.
Cure wounds.
As you touch their flesh, and for a moment you look at both of them and you're not sure where even to begin. Many pieces of their forearms have been carved away. One of them is missing every other tip of his finger.
That's an 8 plus 4 to him.
8 plus 4.
I
Watch
have,
as some of the flesh, which is just hanging from him.
And the other
just
one,
begins-
Spare the Dying, is anything. Nothing. Okay.
You can see that there are deep scars along his cheeks.
I'll give him my 5 points of healing hands as well.
He still looks really rough, but he's not dying anymore.
12, 24, 29.
Mm-hmm.
29 hit points.
The wounds on his legs are healing. You're just watching the flesh just come back and begin
Was he like tied up under there?
stitching
I'm sorry,
itself
down.
back onto him. He's hanging on the side and
Well, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't let him like fall, but I like try to. All right, you definitely need it.
Thank
She's charmed for the next.
30 seconds.
That's it.
Right?
1 hour.
Oh, it is 1 hour. Okay.
Girl, you better hold down. You better slow the hell down. I'm like, hey, we should go back and hang out. You want to go back to the tavern with me? We should hang out, bro. I like your shit. You want to come with me?
Do I get to keep my card?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this dude with me. But,
No,
we're gonna
my
do this here.
card.
I mean, it's super heavy and I kind of tipped it
So
over.
you're
on
tearing up?
accident.
Card.
I promise nobody will touch it. I'll even put it back down for you.
Okay.
I'll put it back down. And I'll, like, he's like laying off to the side. She's charmed, bro. She's not gonna go anywhere. She's gonna come with us.
If you tilt the card, no one's gonna know that the guy is under you.
No, the dude, I undid the one dude.
With the other ones.
Don't worry about him. And then I'm gonna pick Flayman up. I'll pick him up.
Jacob's like, here, up.
Okay, let's get him.
Comes over and
let's get back to this tavern. And I'm just gonna rink arms with this bitch. We're gonna go to yonder tavern. And I'm gonna link with Nora. I'm like, you better have that stone amulet fucking ready. Because this one's not living. You understand?
Yeah.
Cool. Get it ready.
Why don't we just... Oh, I guess we could do that and then break up the stone. We'll just kill it.
Well, we don't even need to break up the stone. I'm gonna put a sign on this bitch that says, here's your serial killer, asshole. Fuck yourself. You solved all your problems in one night.
Slowly but surely, you will actually do make your way back to the tavern.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for, like, other guards briskly walking away.
Okay. Make one more perception check right before you get to the tavern.
19.
19. You do see a couple of guards who look like they're getting ready to head toward you.
I'm gonna start waving him down. I'm like, bro, your dude, I'm carrying him.
They look conflicted.
Do you want your friend or not? We got the serial killer right here. I point towards this lady. I'm like, right here, bro.
They look... Because... Make a persuasion check.
So much.
Natural 20, it's so good.
Yes!
Wow.
Plus 6, 26.
Wow.
Okay.
Both of them, after looking conflicted for a moment, as they look like they're getting ready to try and veer off away from you guys, they look...
I point at Jacob across my shoulder carrying a flayed guard.
He looks... Is that Taryn? Taryn! They both begin jogging over and she's like, oh yes, that is his name, isn't it?
Yes, you're so sweet for remembering.
Ooh.
What about the other people that you killed?
Oh.
Or let die?
Oh, I lost track.
That's really scary. Oh, cool. Still linked arms with her. We still have quite a bit.
They come over and Taryn, which was actually now that you can, they bring over some lamps near one of the actual lampposts, and you can actually see this was actually the older, one of the older security guards who you saw earlier that day in the vicinity.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize the other one. He was pretty tore up. The
A
other one
what?
that was under the... Oh. Yeah, the other one's not alive, I'm afraid. This lady under her cart down the road. Just FYI, the fact that this was not obvious to you guys. Okay, first day in town, I picked her out. Just saying. Your chief might be super dope and scary.
We've checked her out before.
Did you ever check under her cart, bro?
Yes!
Not good enough! They were tied up under there.
Which actually, as you were saying this, hang on, there was a moment. Actually, Zoom pushing the cart.
Oh my god.
He's pushing the cart back, and you can see there's actually someone on top of it. As he's pushing the cart down the road.
We could have just left everybody, like, didn't even check to see if everybody was with us, honestly.
Who's on top of it?
The body.
Oh, he put the body from the
He's
bottom.
actually breathing.
Bro, I did. I scared the dying on him.
No.
What?
As Zoom gets closer and pushes it up, and he's like, he does this, he goes over, and they check him out, and he's alive. And as Zoom gets closer, you see
Ginkgo.
You see
That motherfucker
Ginkgo.
had resurrection. I'll be like, I'll cure this dumbass. I'll use my last one.
Ugh. He's
That's an 8 plus 4.
wheezing as he's.
With 8 plus 4.
That's
12.
lady. And we're like, yeah, we figured that much.
No, we figured that much.
Yeah, you figured that much. And then when you pointed her out, we figured that much. Great. Yeah. Yeah, here, we'll take him.
Don't let her go. Don't let her
Are we leaving?
Yes, these gentlemen are going to take you home.
Great.
You're gonna have your own personal escort.
That's so thoughtful.
I'm gonna pull one of the
bring
guards
them
aside
in for
real quick.
tea.
I'm gonna pull one of
Aren't
them-
you a young strapping thing?
Oh god. I'm gonna pull one of them aside a little bit and be like, just a far, she's definitely yonder Psycho Boy's apprentice, so maybe don't put them
Psycho
in
boy?
cells next to each other.
Psycho boy.
I don't know who it is at the very bottom. Yes! Skios!
He's actually in the prison.
Yes, motherfucker.
They were just telling us that we didn't actually
No,
believe them.
super scary. Don't ever go down there.
Don't do it.
You should definitely kill this one.
Okay.
Just FYI, you should definitely kill her.
Great.
She's also charmed for the next 30-ish minutes.
Yeah, so, but
Well,
technically
well-
she's only charmed for me. And so just be real careful what you do for the next 30 minutes.
Great.
And I'm gonna turn back to her and be like, hey girl,
Hi.
they're gonna take good care of you, so you be nice to them, okay? Promise. No sharp items.
What if
At
it's,
least till
what
tomorrow.
if it's blood?
No weapons. No flame. Maybe another day.
No fun. Okay. Am I going with them now?
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
I think
Do
I
you
can
have an
get them.
apprentice?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because Skills was your mentor, right?
Oh, he's an amateur.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
he is.
improved
But
on
you
his
don't have
work.
any
So you talk about me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you definitely mentioned that you don't have the successor because he was kind of under the
I was
impression you
looking
might.
for one.
But you haven't found
No.
one? For sure.
That's
Promise?
so sad.
I know it is so sad. There's so many wonderful young folk around here. So many tender, hard-headed people.
Are you sure you're not eating these people?
I would
So
never.
what are you doing with their bodies then?
I'm making art.
Ah.
Is it at your house?
No, I put them on display. This art is meant to be shown to them.
Is there
Like the
anyone
actual
else?
bodies of art.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anyone else other than these two beautiful people of art?
No, I didn't get to finish them.
Okay.
They're like, come on, Mima.
Oh.
We're going to go release it.
Don't get fooled by her.
Of course not. Of course
Whatever
not.
you do, don't ever look into the old dude's eyes downstairs. Don't ever look in his eyes.
And the other guy goes, Skias is actually down there. And he's like, shut up. We're going to talk to the chief about this. Maybe we'll get promoted.
Oh god.
I'm going to take off.
Hey, tell your boss I caught him, and if you don't, oh no.
No, right.
I'm with my eyes.
Make an intimidation check.
$15.
15. It's enough. They both skitter off. One of them pushing the cart with the two friends on top of it.
Let's get the fuck out of here now.
You'll head back to the stables. End up finding your various steeds. Sasana has worn a hole in
Well, we do have an extra horse for old boy, but
I feel like he's gonna be mad. I feel like he's gonna be mad at me.
No. He's preoccupied with his apprentice. They're gonna have tea. It's gonna be great.
Sure.
but how much longer do we have on that hour? Because it's 30 minutes to get back to the tavern.
It's just about running
I'll
out.
do what I can.
Because I don't have anything else because I use it on her.
Let's cast Charm Person.
Okay.
I only have one spell slot, so
Wait a second, hold on. I hexed that one dude. No, it's already been 2 minutes. Never mind. I'm pretty sure it only lasts 2 minutes. So I'm gonna say I can technically give it to him.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Does it work?
He fails.
Okay, good.
He's gonna. Well, I mean, like, I like you better. I like you a lot better. I like you a lot better than him, but he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. What if he does
Do you
something?
have any other friends that we can talk about? There's
I
no.
don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. Why would they leave me? I don't have any friends.
Did somebody leave you here?
left me. Left me.
Why?
Selfish.
You're selfish or they're selfish?
They're so selfish. They left me.
Was it Damien that left you? Not Damien. Do you know Damien? Damien? Keensiger?
Were you all on a mission here? What were you doing?
This mission is just supposed to be really quick.
Well,
Sure he's not going to notice.
What was your mission?
We had to figure out what was underneath the town. We were looking for stuff underneath the town. We were supposed to. Because the job was just a single job. Figure out if there was something underneath the town. There's nothing here.
Why? I'm asking us. We should have killed him. I fucking told you all. And now they know exactly how to get him. Imagine what they could fucking do with him. Oh my god. The ear for parents and things that they could do with him.
That's true. Oh my god.
Everybody else comes and sees you guys currently contemplating with him, just having this partial conversation with himself, this a mix between a mental breakdown and complete relief of being free, and yet just this tumultuous spiral this guy is in.
Did somebody comes and sees us?
The rest of your group, the rest of Jacob, Wyatt, Zoom, all of the other sprites, they come by and they're like, well, are we leaving? You all are in the stables at this point.
We could leave them a note. Let's leave them a note and say that they need to kill this dude, they need to kill Stios, because the Levin Spires are after him. And then
That's not going against them.
it's not going against them. It's not interfere. Well,
We haven't seen like the chief anywhere for sure, like doing our perception guards walking away.
No.
Or the deputy.
No.
I'd like to tell them face to face with them. I don't have any way of getting in contact with any of them. Though.
there were guards at the gate, weren't there?
Usually, yeah.
Could we leave a message with one of them on the way
I mean, like I really want to talk to one of them face to face, like because I feel like they're not going to take it seriously.
We have one of their prisoners right here.
Yeah, I know, but he still thinks I'm a pathological liar.
You are.
True.
Ouch! Yes, but.
Yes, but.
Yes.
Yes, but.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I guess we'll leave and we'll start getting everybody on horses and getting shit together in a while, because obviously they're gonna hook up their wagon and shit. So I'm gonna write a note, and I'm just gonna be like, "We caught your serial killer. Don't follow us. You'll regret it, and it won't be by us.
Also, kill Stios.
Also, you should definitely kill that thing you have in your basement. It is gonna cause the world a lot of trouble if you don't. Good fucking luck."
Dropping warrant!
No, like I literally am gonna just be like, if you don't, what ensues will be on your head.
Okay.
And technically, he knew our name, so I'll just
It's
Talavin.
on your head. That's all.
I love that song! Because like, I just really feel like it would be a bad idea if we did not insinuate enough how much they really need to kill that dude.
Are you gonna nail it to the prison door or something?
I mean, I definitely think that would be smart.
Alright, let's do it.
I mean, if you want, I could literally just take us and go nail it down and just come back and won't talk to anybody.
Take the other end then.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna get on Cessna, I'm gonna take my note, and I'm gonna realize they are headed towards the western gate.
Warrior just gives you this stink eye.
Hey, I'm not getting you shot down from the sky. Okay, this is a favor. You remember what happened last time? Yeah, that's what I thought. We're having more cure wounds today. It would still be in, yeah. And then you would mope about it for a week, wouldn't you? Yeah, don't give me those eyes. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was like about to boil over.
I guess it's better.
She's still right. It's like,
Nora, you can get on him. He'll behave himself.
Yes, you're not rude.
He still won't be shot down from the sky, is it?
Right, go for it. Just
Alright.
go for it. And I have the other. I'm gonna take the other amulet.
And then
you can take it from Jacob and Wyatt.
Yes, I'm gonna take that one.
Oh gosh, sure. You didn't see anything, did you?
Nope, but I heard enough.
You take off on Cessna.
Yeah. I'm gonna take an arrow from Zoom as well, because I don't really have anything to, I guess I have a dagger, that's fine. That's enough for me, I'll take the dagger.
Yeah, you go for it.
Alright. Make an animal handling check.
Shit, that's actually probably good. That's a natural 17. Animal handling plus 7. Am I good? Do I need to add 24? Is that right? 17 plus 7? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know you rolled.
Through the cobblestone streets, you take some lefts and rights. You begin heading back the way you came, and in almost no time at all, you're there. At the door of the precinct.
Is there people around now that we... Yeah, I'm sure there's actually like people around now.
The lights are well illuminated.
Okay.
The area is bright, and you see there is motion on the inside.
I have a crossbow. Okay. It's like gallop up. I'll stop. And I will take my crossbow, and on the bottom, I'm also going to put, they used us, they'll use you. And then I'll put Levin Spires, LS. That Levin Spires, LS.
Yeah,
I'll put
Levin's
LS will use you like they used us. Kill him. Okay, I'm gonna get off real quick. Is there like a stone around?
A stone?
Actually, never mind. Take a dagger out. I'm gonna kind of like creep up a little bit.
Stealth check.
Oh, that's not very good. No, white. I gave you white keys.
Just straight keeping keys.
Yeah, fuck it. 13.
13? As you be walking your way up the door, you hear someone outside.
Yeah.
So you turn.
And run back to my horse and get on and bolt out.
She's already, as soon as you grab hold, she's already
Yeah.
takes off. And in no time at all, you are back with the rest of the group.
Okay, I really thought something bad was gonna happen to me.
Wow.
Wait.
Everyone is once again reunited.
We're going up the western gate.
You all head out of the western gate. You hear people, open the gate! Here, what's your business? Why are you leaving in the middle of the night?
There's a serial killer here. And we're kind of...
As soon as they see your all's faces, they hold up the lanterns. Go on.
We caught the serial killer. She's in jail. You should
You're so
definitely...
proud of yourself.
I really am.
You tell everyone.
It was the old lady with the herb card.
I knew it! You all see! You hear that sweet old woman? Yeah!
Yeah, sweet old woman, my ass. Don't get tricked by old people.
Duly noted.
Tell your boss to kill that thing in the basement.
What thing in the basement?
Don't worry about it.
You're talking about the scaling one? Yeah.
No, the one below that one.
There's something below that?
Yep, something a lot worse.
I knew they were.
I'm telling everybody, like, this man's not on the way to fucking letting this man live.
Do you want the keys?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Can you hold it above your chief's head and make sure he kills that thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Give him the keys.
Okay. Kid, you don't know what you're doing. As he tosses up the keys, he... shaking. He's like,
This was so.
This was really
It
scary.
was so like
I don't like.
not anticlimactic, but like we just went in and got
you were constantly checking for traps. I was expecting you all to mess up once.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
I was waiting
honestly,
for it.
yeah, no, I'm not playing with that shit. Like,
I was waiting for it.
fucking-
Waiting for it.
spiked or
Yeah.
clamped in between two giant, God knows what.
Oh, yeah. Light, use the light, use the light.
Yeah.
You see the light? What is that?
Just wait, is he on like
He's on a
his
horse.
own horse?
Yeah, he's on
Yeah, we
his
had
own.
the extra horse.
I have friends. I don't have friends. You have friends?
What are your friends?
For the next like
Stay
20
with my
minutes.
friends. Stay with my friends. Just want to stay with my friends.
We're gonna get you some good friends that are gonna take care of you.
As soon as we fulfill this, let's just get this out of you. Do a favor for your friend.
I'm gonna tell everybody to stay on the road. Because technically, me and her would have the two fastest horses if we did even get away.
Okay.
If we even got the chance.
Good to know.
I'm like, but y'all need to keep an eye out, obviously.
Hey, look, we'll know if contract was broken if we all drop dead. So.
Facts.
So head over.
You all head over, and sure enough, you see a familiar-looking group of people sitting by
Is
the
the sister
fire.
brother still there? That's what I'm looking for first.
Make a perception check.
I don't know. 16.
Yeah, 13.
13. You do not see the boy.
But the girl?
You see the girl.
Walking up.
You all walk up. That charm person is starting to come to a wane. A little. Not too much, but it's... You've got a certain amount of time left, depending on how long you all want to converse. You all approach and dismount. He is currently just wringing his hands.
I will help him down.
I'll help him down. Ah. This is what we expected. Perfection no less. Consider us impressed.
This fulfills our part of the bargain.
Of course. And she looks, my dear friend. And she steps up to Autar. Clasps his hand. And he looks, you are my friend. You are my friend.
Did she just charm person him?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, come on.
18.
18.
I never got away with it.
13.
She's the hard one to read.
Yeah.
Well. A deal is a deal. The contract has been met. I trust you will not follow.
To our knowledge, we were not. But we assumed we were.
It's a fair assumption. Always a good one to keep in mind.
Where's our copy of the contract?
I have the only copy of the contract. They technically have one back at their home base
Mm-hmm.
that's stored in. I technically have it in my bag of
Does
holding.
something happen to it? Does it like shoot?
You take it out?
Let's take it out.
Well, at her persistence, I will take it out.
You take it out. And you do notice that your signatures are slightly faded. As if the ink has been worn. She takes... Meh?
She wants the contract?
Takes it.
Rips it open. We all die.
Oh,
Pulls out a small, what looks like a clamp-like device. Clasps it at the bottom. Nicks her finger on the side. Smears her finger over it. There we are. Folds it. Hands it back.
Put it back in my bag of holding.
The contract is sealed. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have fulfilled ours. Don't worry about the requirements that the previous contracts requested.
It is
We will make sure all of the accommodations are made.
Bing, 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 shake,
The
bing.
whole thing.
Have you considered joining us?
It has been considered and we decided not to join.
That's
We
fair.
should to offer them.
Already.
What was the kid's name? It's written in here somewhere. I
Yes.
literally cannot
I was
find
about
it.
to hide. His name is Elwood. It seems like this might be an organization that is difficult to leave if one wishes to. I'm gonna glance over at
Yeah, I have it
Jaren.
written down too, but
Jaren.
I do not know what you mean. You're free to leave whenever you wish, as long as you keep your secrets to yourself.
inside check.
Right?
Inside check.
19.
I don't
Fuck.
there's no point.
She's a hard one to read, but she seems honest.
As Nora says that, there's any reaction out of the girl.
She just looks down at the ground.
I'm gonna read her.
Yeah.
She's probably easier to read. Insight.
She's probably not that much easier to read.
Okay.
Like, does she look like someone that killed someone they love? Like, I feel like I would know what that looks like. Or somebody that did something they regret. I don't know.
You rolls without even knowing what you
You
want.
just want to know if her
Yeah,
mother's
I mean, I
dead.
just want to know if she's looking.
You can ask him.
Okay,
You can ask him what happened to Elred.
No, 17.
17? No. The look she has on her face whenever you all are talking about this is one that you are familiar with, but not in the way you think. It's the face of being abandoned by someone you care about so dearly.
He totally just left. He's not good. He's better.
Of being left
Not really.
behind. Or forsaken.
I don't like that either.
It's fine. Let's go.
I kind of just look at her for a minute.
She looks back at you slightly loathsome, as she does remember what happened on the side of the road that day.
Would you like your coin back?
No, keep it. You may have use of it in the future.
Or perhaps.
Although be careful not to use our name in vain. We'll know.
Did you?
This is our camp. Enjoy your night.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
out
yeah,
my
I was trying
notebook
to
before I leave.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna rip out the page where I had a sketch of Eldred. Because I had one of each. But I gave him the one of her.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna rip it out and I'm just gonna lay it on the ground.
So,
And
Just lay it there on the ground.
yeah, I'm just gonna lay it on
the
the
dirt.
shit. I've taken a shizzle on it too. But I'm just gonna, and then I'm just gonna kind of, I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna be like, I want to say something like, you know, why do I do this every time? I want to say something super meaningful, and then it just disappears when I try to say it. He was always thinking of you. And I'll try to go.
and then it's fine because it's the Levin Spires also forces littering. Just put paper on.
I kill all of them.
What's your armor class?
Oh well. 15. Shield plus 5. If she tries some shit. She can go ahead.
I'm taking one off that.
Oh yeah, you take it first. Right? You hear this, and before you can even react, you feel something off your shoulder, land in the grass nearby.
Isn't dark or something?
No,
Stone?
it's a wad of parchment.
I'll pick it up.
You pick it up, and it's a note.
Oh, dear fucking shit.
As you
No, I'm not gonna...
You don't do anything with it. as you do absolutely nothing. As you do absolutely nothing with it. You have a
I don't know if I want to open it in front of people
No.
I don't trust.
Right?
Let me just... I don't know. It's a secret note from... I don't know who. You should get out of here ASAP. No, I'm just kidding.
As you ride away, can you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it to you right away.
In the moonlight, you read a note that's actually from Elred. You're right. I did have a choice. It hurt. And the sheep boy was scary. But I did like the puppies. Hopefully he won't make me eat grass. Thanks for the horse.
I saved one person of all campaigns. This was worth it. It was worth it.
Let's march forward. Sasana is champing. Chomping, chomping, crunching, munching.
Come on, Sasana. I'm gonna ride her for a minute.
Before I see her do this, I'm like, oh, wait.
Yes!
She's like, go as fast as you can. Do it. It's super dope. As fast as she can.
Did you hear that? You can
Push
actually
her.
see her pupils dilate in the dark.
Too blind or something.
No, Sasana.
Push her. You won't regret it. It's super dope.
I won't regret it.
Yeah.
Do I believe Talavin?
Insight check.
What?
You can insight check your cousin.
Will you persuade me to be more actually listening? What do I roll? Wisdom?
Persuasion? 13.
Against persuasion, this is probably...
Maybe just like an intelligence check.
Well, that's more logic. This
Or
is...
wisdom check?
You know
Well,
what? It's
wisdom.
fine. It's
Persuasion,
fine. She'll
maybe
just do it.
insight.
Just for funsies. Okay,
Damn.
I rolled. This is like the one time.
Uh,
I'll probably do it anyway.
Sounds like an interesting idea. I'm not sure why she won't say anything else about it, but I mean, if she says it's dope, it's probably okay.
Oh,
Might not be good for your health.
hold
We're
on.
gonna find out.
Super tight.
always. On Sasana, always.
I'm gonna look down at Cecil and be like, go as fast as you
Sasana, go!
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I was ready!
Are you ready to make a strength check?
I'm not gonna tell Sasana to go without me. I need that advantage.
Who's
A lot.
advantage?
Oh, can I?
Yikes.
I don't think it-
No, you did. She said if you were ready, then you can make a strength check or you can make a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a 6 and 2, so like
You roll the 6 first.
I rolled the.
Okay.
I'm the thing of it. Okay. So with the 6, I'm making a strength saving throw.
Strength check.
Strength check. That's an 8.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I need the dex saving throw.
That's next.
She's just gonna totally.
Another one bites the dust
Oh, you
up.
did so well. That's okay. 14.
You're familiar enough with her various behaviors that when she lunges forward, you are shot back a few inches. Actually, in your saddle, you're almost thrown completely off. However, you manage to catch yourself and throw your way forward, making sure the boot heels are pressed down as she takes off. And she does take off faster and faster and faster.
Talavin's words in my head. Maybe push her.
As you are left alone with the boys.
Oof.
I'm definitely gonna push her. I just
Make an anal handling check. You try and coax her, you try and encourage her, trying to get her to go faster on her own. Seems like she had that idea in the first place. And she does keep going faster and faster and faster. You could swear that you see whatever it was that entrance, whatever it was that you were looking for before, that just whizzes past you. After you've been riding for what seems like no time at all. And she goes faster and faster.
I'm gonna keep telling her to
Make
go
another
faster.
animal handling check.
What the Talavin want? Come on, man, help me out here. 17! So
17,
really? It's 22.
22. As you continue to push her, as you encourage her, you can see that she's not laboring. She's got that little bit of froth in the corner of her mouth. And there's that moment where her feet make contact with the ground, and all of a sudden out of the corner of your eye, you just start seeing these blurred, just blur, going left and right. Just blurred images of grass, of trees, of shrubbery, as you're going by. Make another perception check. And she runs faster and faster.
11. Yeah, my stats aren't as good as yours.
With an 11, you start noticing that in this very faint kind of moonlight, your passive would pick up more than you're actively looking around as you're actively trying to focus on her. Out of the corners of your eye, you see her coat, her coat start to shimmer just very slightly.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. She keeps going faster and faster at almost a blinding speed. You, almost like a jockey trying to keep yourself level so that you don't miss anything, trying to pick up again on what your cousin was saying before. And there's another moment where she makes contact with the ground, making another perception check.
13.
13. Everything just seems to be blurring left and right.
I see nothing. Just blood. I'm still pushing her.
Make another animal handling
I'm
check.
kind of scared because, crazy numbers. 18 plus 11. 23.
23. With this last bit of encouragement, as you coax her forward, as you keep egging her on, keep amping her up. The fields that were around you, the bits of trees and shrubbery, seem to fade. The dark colors which surrounded your periphery shift almost to this strange gray. Almost like you're in this fog, this cloud. Before it comes back, she keeps running. I need you to roll a d20 for me.
4.
4. As she makes contact with the ground, you see in your periphery this entire...
I thought she was going to be like, she in the
area.
dirt. I was like, oh fuck.
No. All you see is this strange fog. You can't see more than 20, 30 feet up in front of you. But she keeps pounding her hooves against the dirt.
She say anything?
No. I mean, are you talking to her?
No, I was just wondering if she's just running her dimensional planing jump or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's a blink horse, but I really don't know. I mean, it sounds like she goes to be blink. That's true.
As her hooves make contact with the ground, you're back. You see the fields around you. Everything is back to normal color. How long have you been running? It's probably been, 20, 30 minutes, maybe.
I should probably turn around.
You all managed to make it back, start making camp at that crossroad before you hear... She passes you all up initially before you give me your final, maybe just turn around and give it back.
Jeez.
Was there anything you wanted to do?
Yeah, during this particular time, while you have Zoom, Jacob, Wyatt, and all of the sprites together.
The sprites just like flying next to us as we're on the way.
They're actually Kinko is up on top of the caravan. Talal and Spice and Jin are all together right by the saddlebag. As it looks like it seems like they're having a conversation with her.
Does it look like the conversation?
Turn around while you're riding.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Okay.
I'm just walking.
As well.
I turn around.
Yeah,
playing.
you
You don't know what I do in real life, Madison. I can video. I'll turn all the way around over the video as I'm galloping downhill. Try me. Talavin's riding even longer than I have. Well, I was about to say. Well, I'm technically older than her, so I've been riding longer, but she's a lot more dexterous than I am.
Oh, she's a little bit like that.
She's also, which means she's even more cool.
You do turn around, it does seem like they're having a more serious conversation. But nevertheless, you all get everything relatively situated. Some of the things are unpacked, and Citron does come up at one point to all of you. So, all of us was speaking to one another. Honestly, the events of this particular night went far beyond what was initially anticipated.
Yeah, I really thought that was real bad. One of us was definitely gonna die in my head. Just FYI.
Understandable.
Maybe at least 3.
They all kind of exchange this like unsure language. Where's she referring to? She gave me referring to us.
One of them was gonna probably be me, but nobody
One
knows.
of was probably gonna be
One of them was definitely gonna be me. We all made it out alive, which was super great.
Yeah, it's really nice. With that being said, I feel like we did not necessarily fulfill our end of the bargain.
Well, I definitely feel like they just kind of left shit open for us, which still super sus up. And I feel like if we hadn't gotten caught poisoning a bunch of the guards, maybe none of that would have happened, and we definitely would have needed you guys. But we ended up poisoning a bunch of people, so
yes,
kind of a no-no on our part. Yeah. So.
But as it turns out, everything seemed to work out better than expected. With that being said, rather than sleep on the ground, would you prefer to reside in some place possibly more comfortable? At least until the morning. I mean, I know some of us want to go back to our homes and our families.
Yes, absolutely.
But that does not necessarily negate the establishment. I will stay and send everyone else home, unless they wish to stay with me.
I mean, free. So yes, no, they're more than welcome to do anything, obviously. But I mean, I don't have to.
Ginkgo's already rolling his shoulders. He's like, I need to make it home to the missus.
Oh dear, he's married.
He's also a sprite.
I don't care, he's super adorable and I love him. Man, shrink spells.
Raven looks and she's like,
I
I was actually hoping to peruse your library a little bit more tonight, Citron, if you don't mind me staying. Ginkgo looks like, am I really the only one? Am I really the only one who's wanting to go home? You can't put this on me. Just looks. Whatever shall she do? On her.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I like go to say something and then I'm like, super appropriate. Okay.
Well, as long as you're sure that. No, I want to go home to the missus. I was like, I'm sorry, Citron. I left her in a hurry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Sorry.
She's going to be deathly worried. And I kind of like keeping her on edge. So.
Like I said either. Talavin goes to say something again and just. She's just over there, just like. I'm like, now that she knows he's got a missus at home, she's like, you need to keep your fucking mouth shut.
At which point, Nora, you do manage to make it back. He flies over to you. My lady, it's always an honor seeing you again.
Oh, well, the pleasure is all mine.
And you leave none for me.
Oh, dear.
What? And he flies over to you, Nora. My lady.
So adorable.
As always. See? Shares the pleasure. She's my favorite. Flies back over. Citron draws the sigils on the ground, and you watch them swirl. With that, he gives a quick bow, turns and
Almost said something didn't.
I'm just seeing your filter.
Talavin just like.
Cypress actually stays.
Shocking.
Just her raven.
It's a trunk. Well, out of the ones that came.
Well, nice.
He goes over and takes out a small necklace medallion that he has over his neck, sets it down. You see the arcane symbols. He begins tracing in the air, leaving this very faint, almost sparkling light before this archway forms, larger than before. As he looks, he's like, I needed to accommodate for the wagon. Shall we?
Yes.
Nice.
As the doors swing open as he enters, everyone leaves their various steeds and belongings in. Everything is just as you had seen it before. There's the dining hall immediately over to your side, along with some kind of large ballroom. There's very subtle music playing, although it's not a string quartet this particular time. It is different kinds of percussion. I'm currently going.
Does it look the same?
Everything looks exactly the same,
Nice.
although the door is a little bit bigger.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm going to leave. Huh?
The cart is brought inside the kitchen. You can already smell just this array of scents in the air. Herbs and spices, meats and cheeses.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
In that extensive library, do I technically know the name of the type of demon that my brother?
No.
I don't know what it's called. Even though I've steadily seen what it looks
You've
like.
seen what it looks like.
I don't know what it's called.
I didn't know you'd seen it.
Remember my dream?
That was that nightmare.
Oh, okay.
Did I tell you about that? I don't think Talavin told anybody about that.
No, that must be no but the nightmare.
No, you didn't. I was like,
I just said that I had a nightmare.
Alright, I'm gonna take Susano to the stables, and I'm going to identify this horse.
I gotta identify on my horse.
Yes, well, I have to take the 10-minute ritual. If I can get her to hold still for 10 minutes. Can I, get her some apples and water and stuff just to get her
I'll give her a massage. You know, keep her still.
Yeah,
I'll give her a nice massage.
Give it very nice.
Are Jacob and Wyatt, this is their first time.
This is the first time they are awestruck.
Yeah.
Initially they aren't sure on what exactly to do, but the spectral servants come over, begin leading their horses into the stables along with the covered wagon. The doors automatically close behind these ethereal creatures that come up, start offering to take various weapons, to hang them up, to have them polished, to have them possibly mended, if at all possible, and they're overwhelmed by the entire experience. They watch you guys just nonchalantly continue walking through into the stables as their horses
Okay,
and cargo.
you guys should definitely check out the bathroom. The spa! Sorry, it's a spa. It's out.
Just unsure look at each other.
Better hurry before I get there, you won't be able to get in.
Let's go to the spa.
Take him to the spa.
Some of the ethereals are come over. Would you like us to take you there?
Take him to the spa.
To the spa. The unsure, they're like,
Yes.
yes. Why it's like, why would I want to go to the spa?
Trust me, you'll love it. You need
I
need some TLC, fam.
He's reluctantly led away. Jacob's like, come on, let's at least go check it out. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'm gonna like wave one of the spectral pictures over and be like, get the good treatment. Strip me down! Like in Mulan.
You just behind the cover. You take these 10 minutes and cast Identify.
Yes!
Our roll is 22.
And 22.
For animal.
Yes.
What spells on this horse? Because I get to know
A 10-minute massage.
it works on creatures.
My fingers are gonna be
So, well, you know, like water and apples and stuff. Doesn't belong.
Yeah.
She is crunching and munching away. You draw the various arcane symbols onto the ground.
Get to know properties and how to use them. Need attunement, charge numbers, spells, affect item, and what they are. And I learned the spell that created the item.
It is Blink. Based on as you were going through and as you finish the spell, your eyes light up with this this arcane spark, and instantly you're just inundated with this information. It is the Blink spell. This does not seem to be something that is naturally occurring. This is something that was placed onto within this particular animal. How to use it, essentially, is in moments of fleeing. Essentially, her heart rate and her speed need to be at a very particular point. And she can't be exhausted or in any of the other conditions that you can be in. The reason why you might not have been able to identify this before, forget the expression, is because of her current physical condition.
She's better now.
She's better now.
What else did we do? Like it was because you.
I did detect magic, and it just kind of showed like a shimmer.
There was a little. There
And
was
there
a little
wasn't like a
something.
super.
Yeah.
But back then she was just fast. Like no matter
She
how hard I
was
pushed her.
just fast. She
But
was
the
just
last
fast.
time I like really pushed her,
Mm-hmm.
and she was a little bit further along.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I continued to push her, would it get easier to control? Or...
That's possible.
Okay.
It
Also,
essentially
if you're
sends
running
you
away, it
into
just
the
makes
ethereal
it-
plane. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, Susana, when did you start disappearing when you went? You didn't always do that, did you?
No. That's a scary place. I need to run from that place. I like to run though.
That's good. You're very good at running.
Does she not? Once she reaches that point, she automatically blinks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she can't like we can't like control. We can't like not.
If you can get her to that point, then yeah.
It would get, like, the DC would get lower or something.
I'm saying like if she doesn't like to do it, then
It's how fast.
That's how Talavin is, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, I'm saying they're massaging your horse for 10 minutes, you better.
Oh, she has blink injury on her. I've heard of some animals having spells engaged in them, but it's not very common. It doesn't always take or affect the creature how they intended to. I think. Well, we know that. At least. Alright. Okay, so it's not going to be. Do you remember this place?
Yeah.
Did you like this place?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Now that I just gave Ted says no, like 10 minute massage, I will go give Warrior a 10 minute. I will go give him an 11-minute massage.
He's being a ham.
Yes, I know. And I give him the cuddles and the loves.
Oh, he enjoys it. Loves it every moment.
Let's brush this with the soft brushes feathers.
Oh, his feathers.
Oh, fuck yeah. Talavin wasn't going to spawn, just giving them enough time to
Yeah, hopefully they
get out. Better send them a message when we're 120 feet away. Get the fuck out, we're coming in. Talavin's coming in, you don't want to be there when she does.
Do I notice anyone? A 3! No!
Yeah, I know. When I rolled on my perception for this fight, I was rolling super good. I saw all of them.
There wasn't a delay.
Don't care. Don't care.
I don't care anymore.
Highlight moment.
It's hilarious.
Cool. So yes, I'm gonna go pick that up.
Do you wait for your cousin or do you?
No, wait.
Okay. You finish your 11-minute massage on Warrior, and he doesn't want you to leave.
I'm gonna go get a massage now because my arms I
He
can't.
lays his head on your shoulder.
Oh, my little love muffin.
He tries to lip it. As you're like rubbing your wrist, he tries lipping your wrist.
And practice our summoning together.
Practice it right now before give them a little bit more time in the spot. Yeah, I mean, last time I was spent like 2 hours on that bitch.
But there's
Definitely only 20 minutes.
There's a lot of beings present.
Well, you just, I don't know, you guys been like, I mean, you've been going to the arena.
There's a whole arena, bro.
There is a but they could easily.
I mean, we can ask the spectral. Can we like ask
Spectral service to like,
hey, don't let people in here. Technically.
or like if somebody comes in here and compels me, like technically they do that.
It is true. I just don't know if I feel fully able to focus.
Oh, you know,
With the threat of being discovered. That's the right way to say it. Should we tell them eventually?
I mean, I feel like when it comes out, it comes out. But like, we don't have to tell everybody right now. I mean, it's not like a leper until Madison gets someone.
Hang on. So,
Hi.
do we know, like, I know Mackenzie knows this, but does Nora, I know I've asked this before, because Celestials are hunted in this world.
would they know that?
You wouldn't know that.
Nora wouldn't know that.
No.
And wouldn't Jasper and Malik know?
They would.
Would they have probably said something then, maybe?
I mean,
Hey,
they
FYI, I know you guys are definitely always being tracked and trying to be being killed by other things, but just so you know, there are also people out there definitely trying to come and kill you for this reason as well. Just like another reason. On top of all the other reasons.
I just love being pursued all the time.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned before that it was best to keep this kind of thing under wraps.
Okay, so keep on.
They mentioned it before, like way back during our first sessions. Whenever you all first
I'm
started
sure
picking
Bane
up on some
said
of this
something
stuff.
to me.
Forcefully, probably.
Yes.
Okay, good.
With like an electrocution, so I might not have heard all the words correctly.
Because I was thinking, if we don't
Delivered
know
was pain.
then why would we have a reason to keep it a secret? But if they kind of warned us, then
Yeah, I mean, like, we wouldn't be like, I mean, like, I don't know, I trust most of them.
Because I trust them, it's just not fully.
I think we can. I mean, like, usually arenas have, like, full doors. We could just close ourselves in the arena and lock it. I can just tie my rope around the door handles. And then nobody would be able to get in unless they rip my whip apart.
Rip away.
Rip away? Yeah,
Pretty strong.
Rip away. Rip away.
okay, so then you want to do it out in the open where anybody could scry on us or walk up on us?
Okay, that's true. But like, if we're out in the open.
Technically, they have to be on the same plane of existence, and really, the mansion is kind of its own small.
Yeah. So this is, yeah.
It's kind of its own mini dimension.
Yeah. So
Even though it exists on the permaterial plane, it's kind of a miniature.
Okay. Why not?
I'm convinced. I will ask the spectral spirits to not let anybody in. And if somebody does try to force their way in, to let us know immediately.
Do you think Terrabone would be able to sense magical? What should I say?
You said Terrabone.
Sorry.
Terrabone
If
like
Terrabone would be able to sense
I mean,
magic.
if there is anyone here that I do trust, it would be him.
Oh,
So I'm not really worried about
I
it.
would trust him. For sure. It would just be a little odd.
Be fine.
I think you want to get discovered.
I just want to see you get your wings out finally. Like, bro, you've been struggling for a grip.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
No, Sophia does.
Thank you.
Like this.
Not like this.
Not like this. Like this.
Alright, well, we can also. The arena was right next to the bedrooms. What if we went to the stage? Because that was in a secret little compartment. It wasn't it? We just ask the
Okay, we'll do that. We'll go up there. And we'll just ask the spectral server. There's no other entrance except for that one. Yes?
Hey, spectral servants, is this the only way in and out of this place? Of this particular.
There's technically the stage door.
There are other. Okay. Multiple entrances and exits. No,
Yeah.
maybe the train room is the best.
Dude.
So the train room.
Okay, look. Training room. Usually we're gonna get through this. Training room, and I'll use my chain necklace. Maybe. Man, somebody breaks through that door, I'll be world. I'm gonna use the whip instead. That's replaceable. And I'll just kind of like tie it shut a little bit, just in case.
About what time was it whenever we did that? It was kind of late.
It was it's the wee hours of the morning. Even though
But
y'all
this
have had
mansion lasts 24 hours, just FYI. So we get a little snooze in later on if you want. We'll be fine. We'll stay up all night. It's fine.
What's the point of exhaustion?
Taking it.
I'll get it once. I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll go first, making sure if the ethereal servants, if anyone gets close,
Let us know.
let us know.
How close?
Within. How long is the hallway outside? Of this room?
The hallways are long hallways.
Like from the
100
staircase to
Yeah.
us.
Within 100 feet. How about that?
In any direction?
No. I'm gonna say about 50 feet is just. I'm gonna say within 50 feet on this hallway in either direction.
We don't want anyone else in this room. This is a terrible idea.
It'll be
We
fine.
shouldn't do this.
I mean, literally, all you have to do is unsummon them before they open the door, which is tied shut.
Is there only one door?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do it.
Perception check. Anybody else in the thing?
Sure, good.
Is anyone else training the eyes in the morning?
The eyes of the moon.
Perception. That's a 16.
16. Looking about. No, all you see is the various pieces of equipment, various dummies and dolls, swords, shots.
Smaller in the air when we both get our wings out, bro.
Yes. Not here. Correct.
Definitely here.
right now?
I mean, if we're gonna have a mountain brew, might as well.
That's
Just
not-
say, come on, it'd be
This is
super
reckless.
fun.
This is very reckless.
It would be super fun though. Why just pull them out for no reason? Yeah,
I'm
and then
not
you get breakfast
sorry.
fighting in the
I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do my mantra again.
air. Okay.
All right.
Take my stance.
Go ahead. You take your stance. You.
I'm going to whisper encouragement to her. What's your mantra again? I know I've heard it before.
I will prove myself.
Okay, and I'll whisper like encouragement to her. I'll be like, you've always proven yourself to me. You've always been there for me. Having you by my side makes me stronger. You're welcome.
You need to get a roll with advantage.
19!
No.
19 plus 6.
You take that moment as you focus and concentrate.
It's gonna be great.
Very similar to the dreams. You feel that spark. This glowing light just deep in your chest. And you feel it, the warmth spreading through your shoulders, down your arms, down your legs, down your torso.
I will prove myself.
I just keep telling her this.
This is the one thing over and over and over.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will prove myself. You too. I will prove myself. You have. I will
Yeah.
prove myself. You will.
I mean, I'll give a specific instance. Like when you made sure that we all got out safely from Crackle Light. You did that, not me, because I wasn't even there. Natural 20! See, I told you
This is a fantastic idea.
2 seconds later, 2 natural ones.
27 total.
27 max cha.
As
As she's giving you these instances, you realize it's easier to prove yourself when you're not the only one when your own doubts aren't filling your head. And you feel instantly this warmth just overflow, this surge, just pulse down your arms into your fingers and your fingers, and it already begins drawing up. You feel it drawing up your spine and drawing up your legs. Your entire body with this sudden surge of energy. You're not quite at the cusp. You're almost there. Another banner like that. Who knows what will happen?
Let's see if I can come up with another one.
Dice code is fantastic.
And now you jinxed it. Now you jinxed it.
Let's see.
You're probably the reason we got that dude out today, because I can only try one person and that man was straight psycho. Like, you're the reason why we got him out. You're welcome. That's a natural 18.
18. And 4. Okay, 18. That's a 25.
And 25. That energy pulls up to the base of your neck, to your through your spine, up to the tops of your shoulders, and you feel it dissipate. Before your very eyes, in the mostly prime-material plane, these midnight blue wings dipped in silver.
I'm gonna say, as I see her succeeding, I will try for my.
Are you gonna do one step wonder? Or are you gonna try?
I'm gonna try one step wonder, and if that doesn't work, then I'll.
Okay, try one step wonder.
And
after
mine's
reciting
a
your mantra, here's a
wisdom.
wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 18.
Yes!
25.
Yes!
As you see this, you can already feel the energy. Seeing this energy, as you look out, there's almost these almost arcane, almost like will-o-wisp, these very faint globs of light just drifting off of her wings. And as you see this, you get a little bit of crack in your neck. And you swear, as you roll your shoulders, in the back of your mind you hear rolling thunder. as you step forward, thrusting your shoulders. These little sparks of electric, this lightning energy, these soft, just dark gray going into this faded white. Little elements of lightning etched into some of the feathers.
How tall is this one?
This particular training room, you all probably would have chosen one of the bigger training rooms, so
Definitely the biggest one.
it's probably at least 70, 80 feet up.
I pull out my fire sword.
Are there any ethereal servants? No one's close?
No one's close. Roll initiative. I want to see this. Definitely.
6.
18 plus 3.
You definitely have the initiative. As you take off, you are up in the air. You're right now hovering about 5 feet above the ground. What do you
So
do?
technically I got up in the air first.
Yes, you can choose to
I go
30
straight
feet.
down for her.
How high up do you go and how low?
I'll
do you
say,
use your full
technically,
movement
yeah, I
to
have 30
hop?
feet, so I'll go up 15 feet so I can come down 15 feet.
You're gonna get that force damage. Go ahead and
Nice.
roll. Roll to attack
Is
your
it a
cousin.
D4?
Now, you all aren't using lethal damage, or are you
No.
using lethal damage?
No.
Okay, so you all are
I mean,
just
it would be
whacking
super
into
funny if we did, and then we
is not
we go down to the small. We just look fucked. Like feathers attached to my face, like stuck in my wounds. But no, I won't. So if I'm using my fire sword, it's 1d8 or 1d10 depending on if it's one-handed or two-handed. I don't use the d6 because that's the fire damage.
Yes.
So I will be two-handed.
Two-handed comes down.
1d10 coming down on you.
Because you're using that, I would say you also get to add a d6 force damage.
Oh, for my
For the momentum that
Dope.
as you go down.
yeah, it has to hit
Yes,
you.
it's
Though.
gotta hit you.
And it's okay. So it's plus 6. 14 plus 6 is 20.
Oh, you got me.
As she comes
No,
down,
that's our-
sword raised over her shoulders, she clacks this blade, which is usually light with flame.
Oh, I
She's
said a
being
D10
kind.
because
You're using two-handed. As it comes down, you hear as she makes contact. You swear you see sparks coming off of her wings as this
12.
first pummel deals you 12 points of damage. Just you feel your shoulder. You feel this bruise already starting to form deep on your left shoulder.
I'm just gonna remember -12.
You want that pencil?
I got it. I'll write it down over here.
Oh, thanks, man.
Neat.
Okay, do I want to use my lost one?
How many points do you have? 57. I forgot we leveled up.
Yeah, just leveled up.
Let's see. So if I were to use my longsword, it's just, I could do the 1d8.
And you can do force damage if you had.
But this is +4 slashing, so it wouldn't be slashing damage. Because I'm not actually slashing. Or I could. Or I
So we
could
just
just
yeah.
use 1d8
But it's also whatever momentum you're using.
if you have a video. But technically, when I get it, no, I don't get reactions when I'm.
It's a reaction technically, yeah, because it's an
Like if she
attack.
were to leave my space.
It's an attack of opportunity, which
It's an
you can
attack
take
of
as
opportunity.
a reaction.
So she
And my reach is how far?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, so she would leave my 5 feet.
What? You did a something d6 plus something?
Yeah, so I did. So my fire sword is a D10 because I did two-handed.
Wow.
And I got a D8 because I went 15, or D6 because I went up in the air and came down upon you.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you were farther away whenever you were actually starting combat, so.
Gotcha. Can I guess I might roll a dexterity and see if I can use her momentum against her? So, like, she hit me, but then try to, like, hit her with my sword and, like, knock her down in the direction she was already going.
Ooh. So try and using it as a deflection. So as she hits, you're gonna try and carry her momentum. That would be it's more of a grapple check. It wouldn't be a weapons check necessarily, but you could definitely try.
So strength?
Yes. It's a contested strength check.
Oh no, her strength is way higher.
Yeah, it's a contested strength check.
I mean, I don't have proficiency in it.
I don't know.
So technically, it's the same.
Okay, ready?
Roll.
Is it a saving throw?
Oh, you
Or-
beat me.
No, it's just a check.
You beat me.
Checks to 12. Oh! What do I...
As you come down, landing that solid blow, all of a sudden you feel her shoulder slip. For a moment, you worry that you've dislocated your cousin's shoulder, but instead you feel her grasp at the front of your armor and twisting in the air using her lithe body. Just you actually land on the ground on your back, prone.
Do I have time to, like, fly up?
Because you are prone at the moment and you were thrown that extra 5 feet, technically she is out of your range.
So I get an attack opportunity?
You were thrown.
Damn.
So as you were going, it was kind of... I'll give you a swing at disadvantage as you were taken off guard by this relative.
Did it do any damage? Damn.
You are dealt, I'd say a D8 bludgeoning damage for whacking the ground.
Okay.
Because it was a mix between force plus its the extra per 10 feet fallen.
Okay. So I rolled a D8, not plus anything. Just D8.
Yeah, just a D8.
Okay, nice.
Alright.
Now
Just-
you definitely got it.
Just minus 30 bludgeoning.
Alright.
And you can rise 30 feet up in the air.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. That's
What?
a 4.
That's a 4.
4
Yeah,
plus 6
as
is
she
what?
throws you, you try and take a wild swing, but you land against the ground. Your wings are kind of crumpling up, frustrating, under your back as you see her rise up in the air.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn
15 feet. So 15. Have my movement. I stand up.
Here.
And then I'll go ahead and... So if she went straight up, I will diagonally 15 feet this way.
Alright.
So that where she's kind of like here and I'm kind of here.
Yeah.
So that she at least has a ways to get to me, technically.
Yeah.
But I'm not too close to the ground.
Alright. Your cousin is about 15 feet or so away from you. After you use your action, or you use your movement to get up for 15
Yes,
feet.
but we're not using magic, so I'm not going to like...
I didn't hear you say you weren't using magic.
What?
I mean, I assumed we weren't.
I didn't hear you say you
The
weren't
last
using
time we
magic.
fought, the rule was just...
Do you want to use magic? I don't have any spell slots, actually.
mean,
I have one spell slot.
No magic.
And the only one that
I didn't
worth
hear the
using-
rules.
Oh, technically, I do have some really good cantrips. Just saying. Do you want to use magic? It'd be kind of fun.
Try to, fly towards her and then turn around backwards and smack her with the back of my leg. Because my wings are sharp, but I
They
don't
are
want to,
sharp.
I don't want to, cut your legs off.
If you cut my fucking legs off, I'll hurt you.
I'll just feel like, poof. See,
So you're trying to use...
It's still my turn.
so you're
Hold on.
trying to
Are we
use-
going to use magic or not? Are you sure? Because it'd be kind of fun.
I mean, you can do non-lethal magic?
Magic's a little bit different.
Yeah, magic's a little different.
You can aim around them and have them get the residual effects.
I mean, I was just
But-
going to Eldritch Blast, which is just force damage, which means I could just,
It's just a push kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's,
I could use it to, push
Wait,
you,
is it air?
technically.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be kind
Okay,
of dope.
sure. Let's use magic.
Okay. Nothing, I won't, inflict wounds you or something, okay?
Thanks.
I think-
I don't have any
Guiding
spell slots
bolt
left
is,
anyway.
no, it's not. I don't have it.
'Cause did
I just have Sacred Flame. Oh, and also, we're resistant to radiant damage. We can just Sacred Flame the fuck out of each other and just keep Oh, what? Oh, it's Claire's spell, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I would know that you're resistant, so I wouldn't use it because I'm not a dumbass. I would just be taking down damage all the time. I guess for my spell, yeah, I'll at 6th level, do I get more than one? I can't remember. I don't have it written down because
I think if
I
that
know it's
were
at least 2.
if that were your soul level, I think that's how it works.
Eldritch Blast. You know, crackling. So okay, it's okay. 2 beams at 5th level, 3 at 11. So I have 2.
You did have 2 before, so yeah, I'll give it to you.
2 at something.
I was trying to think for the
But I rolled separate
multi-classing
stuff.
rules. Yeah, it's separate stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We have to roll to hit me, right?
Yeah.
That is a natural 1.
The first one
Even adding
blasts
spell
into the
save?
walls.
It was a natural 1.
I mean, yeah. But don't forget to add it because I was.
What's all that?
Yeah,
I
spell
still
attack
always forget
modifiers.
to add it. Shoot.
No. 16.
Just barely misses.
They go wide. Right as she narrows her wings, just pulls them into her body. She lets herself plummet the 5 feet before kind of rising back up.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast her right back.
Go ahead, then the
Oh,
Eldritch
God.
Blast her right back. Poof,
Then
poof.
it's you, non-lethal.
Non-lethal, of course.
Pointing downwards to get her. To point her wings downwards. Okay, so the first one, I add spell attack.
Yep, your spell attack bonus.
10, that doesn't hit. 15?
Nah, that's my spell. That's my armor class.
15. So then I do
1d10.
this one. Okay. 9.
You done 9 points of force damage. Is the first
Ooh,
one you
now we're
managed to
even. Well,
you
I
managed
still
to
have
dodge
1
out of the
point.
way. You zoom over to one side, but your cousin seems to have anticipated this. As she, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna be out for so long.
A minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minute. No, Is that a +3? 15.
15. You do not drop an additional 5 feet.
Oh.
As your concentration, as you're trying to focus simultaneously on all of these things, you feel yourself wanting to drop. And you don't. You don't let yourself.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
That's
Maybe.
not good.
Possibly.
So that's your attack then.
That was your attack. You attacked. Now it's my turn. Are you gonna move?
Right now, you're 15 or so feet away.
I assume our flying speed is 30, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She didn't drop out of. She dropped 5 feet. It didn't drop out of my range, did it?
You were 30 feet away from me. Because you went 30
Right.
feet up, and I went
Yeah.
15 feet back. And then I dropped 5 more feet.
No, you didn't drop 5 feet. That was
Oh,
that's what
okay,
the
so we're-
Constitution save
Oh,
was.
okay.
Yeah, that's what the Constitution save throw was.
Gotcha. Okay, no. I might go up a little bit, but not a ton.
So about how far away is she from me?
I'm trying to figure out the relative hypotenuse. Math. Let's say she's about 20, 25
Yeah,
feet
she
or
was
so.
30 feet away from... It was 30 feet, and then we were next to each other, so 15 feet. So what's 30, 15? What's...
30 and 15.
Yeah, because I was 15 feet that way, and you were 30 feet straight up.
Dear. Math?
I'm not gonna do the hypotenuse.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
I'm gonna guesstimate and say a happy little 20,
I just got
Okay, I will...
about 20 or so feet.
I will zoom for her full force to swing downward. Upward, I guess, more like.
Okay, so you're gonna try and catch her up underneath.
Yeah.
And whap. Okay. She closes the distance 20 feet. So you still have 10 feet of
Ha-ha! That's an actual 15 plus 6, 21.
reaction.
so.
Oh my...
What do you think?
Do I get my force damage again?
Uh,
Or just my fire damage?
yeah,
Or just my sword damage?
you're not using gravity to help bring
Okay.
you down,
Well,
so
this-
you have to just go up and hit her.
I don't have anything. 8 points of damage.
8 points of force damage from underneath as she
Well, that's
catches
just-
you
well,
just
yeah,
in
yeah.
your gut. Just
Reaction. I get to do my new thing.
yes, you do.
I disappear. I turn invisible and teleport 60 feet away. Oh, are you just running now?
So you're at the ceiling. You are at 60 feet now.
Tried my new thing. Let's see.
Your cousin is now 60 feet below you.
I just kind of look up at her and I'm like,
Wow.
It's showing up.
Bro!
Like a feature. Bro.
come back here!
I would do like tackle damage of straight down, but like fall damage is no joke.
Yeah, I ain't really involved in 60 feet of all damage.
But then again, again. Our wins last a minute. And I'm at the ceiling.
The 80 or so feet.
Yikes.
Let me see. I don't have any spells. Let's
So
see.
say if you had a bonus action spell, you could like fall the 60 feet back on top of her and then blast her with that.
Yikes.
Because you use your movement into your action, and then you can bonus action do some kind of attack. If you have a bonus action attack.
I don't. Bonus actions are my weakness, man.
I don't
Except
remember
for
bonus action.
Hex. But Hex is.
Yeah, I have
It's fine. I'll just save the ceiling.
You stay at the ceiling. You don't even take an action?
Oh, I thought. Oh, that was a reaction.
That was a reaction.
That's a reaction.
Now it's your actual turn.
Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna just. Okay, hypothetically, if I, like, tag with her, we'd probably die if we both hit the ground, right?
It's a d6
I mean,
for every 10
you
feet
know what?
fallen.
Down. I say we wouldn't die, but we probably actually would.
A 1d6 for every 10 foot?
I mean, I'm only 30 feet off the ground.
I mean, that's
But
just
you're
a
over-
But
reach.
she's going to drop.
But yeah, you're like
Force damage
90
on you.
feet up. And if you hit me,
She's
it's going
sitting-
full
That's
force.
okay. I'm gonna use momentum. Oh, can I, like,
Well,
test
so 6
over
times
this
9
wall?
is what, 54? So at most you would take 54 points of.
Neither one of us have
Bludgeoning
54 points of damage.
I don't want to do that. That wouldn't be fun. I'm gonna just go, like, dive down to her, kind of like flare pretty, like, ooh, and then
She does that exact sound.
And we're flying turkey.
I'm gonna try to. Let's see you do the wall. You can be good.
I mean, we were kind of in the center earlier. We weren't really next to the
I'm gonna
walls.
try to.
But you didn't only get 30 feet down. You were 60 feet away from me.
Low key, I'm just imagining the Willy Wonka tube where you like drink the thing and then like,
That's basically like where
that's
the
totally
area
what I
is.
see. It's
What are you doing? What are you doing, Nora?
I don't know. I'm gonna go down so I can only go
30 feet, yeah.
You can
So
only
it's
fly 30 feet, yeah.
You're still technically 60 feet away from me. No, now you're 30 feet away from me.
She would be 30. If she dropped 30 feet with her movement, she would be 30
Okay, I'll
feet
do
away.
that and
from
then
you.
I'll blast her.
Alright, you get within
Two
30
attacks.
feet and 2 beams of force damage.
Eldridge Blast.
Raining
First one.
down.
That's like a 13. Yours is 15. 13 again.
Did your proficiency modifiers go up?
No,
Okay. That's just
that's. I
fine.
think that's
That would be nice.
my next. I get that in my next blood hunter.
Me too. Well, not my next one.
At level 7?
5. My next blood hunter level.
No, it goes up by what level you are.
But she has 2.
Yeah, 2. So it doesn't.
Yeah, but you're a level 6 character.
But I don't get proficient bonus until I go level up in certain classes because it doesn't.
It transfers. The proficiency bonus goes up by level,
I think
not by
it's level
class.
7 anyway.
Yeah, I can get it until level 7.
Okay. Just making sure. 2 blasts come raining down. You, almost like a pinwheel, manage to spin mid-air and watch as these beams go past
I'll
you.
just go ahead and say I'm meeting her. So I'll be coming towards her with my 30 feet cartwheel or pinwheeling around them as I'm heading towards her as fast as I can. And I will
30 feet up.
Yes.
You all are now about 60 feet or so off the ground.
Yes. And I will go for another
Whack!
longsword attack. It's a natural 19.
That hits.
You're gonna beat me.
And so it's just one.
This time, as you're spinning, you catch her
Hey, it got
right there in the abs.
Just a d10.
Yep.
It's a 6.
I'm hurting. A little bit.
31.
With that, Nora, what do you do?
So she spiraled up towards me.
Yes. You all are now 60 feet off of the ground. And she's right there in your face.
Right there in my face, eh?
Right there in your face.
I'm just gonna sucker punch her. I don't do much damage, so I'm just gonna boom.
Roll the
Damn.
hit with your fist.
You get to add for your fist.
Oh.
Isn't your strength modifier?
It's your strength, yeah.
Damn, natural 18.
Just for
Wow.
the bit. I did it for the bit.
As you look around, you clock her right in the middle. You feel like you're going to bisect her abs. You look up and just see her. She just gives you a harsh right cross. Yeah.
That's okay. I just did it because.
Whack! Ah! She got you right in the jaw. It's rude.
A reaction technically.
Oh,
A reaction? Oh, yeah, you
My
do.
own rebuke is technically a reaction. And it's a 2d10 dex save.
but isn't that lethal damage? Is there a way to make it not?
I don't know.
It's like a fire or
Technically it's a dex save, so you make the dex save, it's only half damage.
You're catching me on fire! You're gonna burn my wings off! I'm gonna look fallen!
Okay, fine. I won't do it.
You see that gleam in her eyes though.
You see fire in my eyes for a second, and then I just go for across the face.
Ooh!
Probably not gonna make it though, because natural one.
As you feel that, you're like, oh! You go to just whack her directly up under the chin. However, she actually does a backflip mid-air, and as she twists, your elbow just goes right past her chin as it goes back.
As she's slightly off balance, if that was the end of your turn, I'm gonna grab her feet.
Damn.
And dead hang. Like, try to use my momentum and like pull.
Okay. I need you to.
It's not
It's like a grapple check, but I need you to make a strength saving throw versus your strength.
Oh, she does almost a natural
14.
19. Ah!
Oh no, what is it?
5.
5.
I just missed your feet.
As she goes and grabs your feet, you have that moment where you just twist again. That same pinwheel motion. You both drop 5 feet, but she slips off. She manages to catch herself. She doesn't plummet to her relative demise, but you know.
My turn. About how far away is she from me now?
As you look down, she's like 5 feet directly below you.
I'm going to fly up 15 feet and then plummet towards her for another swipe so I get that force damage again. Sorry, buddy.
You'd only be able to go the 10 feet down.
Technically, she went down 30 feet.
No, whenever she went to grab you, she slipped. So you managed to maintain distance, but she slipped. So she's 5 feet below you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go 15 up and 15 down, you're still gonna be right where you are.
Let's go 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can only go 10 up and
10
then
up
the
and then down. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for that.
you can only go 10 up and 20 back down.
That's
But
a
you're-
natural 19.
Yep, that hits.
Sorry.
Because it was 20 feet, it would technically be 2d6 force damage.
2d6?
Yeah, for this one.
Mhm.
And then plus.
Bonus action. Still no one watching.
Yeah, no one's watching. You got it right.
13.
13 points.
Wow. Ouch.
Is that my phone? I got a phone. A calculator. I think I listed it upstairs.
Yeah, you did.
What's the number?
31. I got 31 minus 13 is 18. Sorry guys, math. I'm just gonna cheat calculator.
You mean your abacus?
Abacus.
My abacus.
Okay, so
She comes down, crack, just on your other shoulder.
The flat of the blade just like
Just smacks into it. You know that you're going to be bruised on both sides now. How rude.
matching.
But now you're right at eye level with her. You're just eye to eye. And you all are approximately 30 or so feet off the ground at this point.
I'm going to use my. Oh man, that doesn't have as much as I hoped it would. Let's do longsword again. And can I? Does someone have to reach 0 hit points in order to knock them out?
Yes.
I'm just gonna strike her with my. Wait. No, this would do more damage.
Do the damage, bro. We're doing
I'm gonna
it.
do
It's
other
fine.
class again. That's the fastest one.
Because it's a ranged spell attack and she is right there in your right up there in your grill, you would be at disadvantage to smack her.
I'll just use my longsword. Sure, why not?
You could risk the attack of opportunity if you wanted to try and get away.
She's right there. I mean,
Yep.
may as
Yep,
well.
yep, yep.
I'm gonna try to like whack her in the. What's a good place to whack someone? The side, just like right there. That's the tender.
So like,
Oh.
Go ahead and roll. See if you hit her.
Okay, so I don't get the slashing. It's just 1d. Yes, 17
Yeah,
plus
that hits.
17, right?
I have a 15 on the last.
1d.
Yep, yep, yep.
1 point of damage.
I'm
Really?
sorry, bro.
She only managed to hit you with the tip of the blade, but it stings as it makes contact with that tender part. Just that one spot you don't have armor. She
Yeah,
found
I know.
it. And she's
I'm over here like whacking her with the flat of my blade. She over here nicked me.
and whack!
Damn.
It's back to your turn, Talavin.
I'll just grin and. You know what? Just because I'm gonna sucker punch her in the face.
Go ahead and see if you can sucker punch her in the face.
Since I have not landed one yet, I want to really bad now.
You take your offhand and just ball it up and
Natural one.
once again as your fist goes flying
It's
through.
a natural one.
I mean,
She's
probably fault if you beat.
as you use your momentum, now your back is entirely exposed. If you want to move away, you will not take the attack of opportunity.
I will move away and then do other blast.
You managed to get away about that 30 feet using your full movement, and
10,
No,
20, tainted 20.
tainted 20. The second one hits. The first one just goes wide. This one you aim right for the middle of her back, and
Are these mist blasts just like hitting the walls of these things?
oh yeah.
One!
Damn, bro! Are you adding the...
Yeah, gone.
Don't you add...
Not
Whoa.
for spells. A lot of spells
Yeah.
you don't add that extra stuff.
Damn. I'm sorry, fam.
That is so
I
unfortunate.
mean, only like, this is the first time I've ever done it.
Look,
Super
I'm 18
fucked.
and she's 44!
This is the only fight I've ever been in that I don't have not
Yeah.
getting super fucked.
This is why Nora doesn't fight hand to hand. Or get close or anything.
Talavin, it is your turn. What do you do?
How far away is she from me?
30 feet.
Going with that long sword though, bro.
It's fine.
Because you guys are at approximately the same height, you don't get the extra force damage.
That's fine. It is two-handed though.
Yes.
That's a natural 17.
Yep, that
I'm
works.
sorry.
My armor class is 17, so it's right there.
Another 5 points.
This time she comes across and whacks your leg.
Just like
you hit this-
right below like the hip, like right on that tender part, that good part on the thigh that he smarts at.
Makes that resounding crack. Nora, it's your turn.
You're lucky I didn't need my lightning on here since we were using magic.
Can I go Ultra Class again? Gosh darn it!
You certainly can, but it's a disadvantage because she's right up there in your
You're
group.
close again?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's a melee fighter. She's
Oh,
always
wow.
going to be up in your
I'm a
face.
distance fighter!
The dwarves are great at short distances.
Okay, so
I'm wasted on cross country. We dwarves are natural sprinters. Very dangerous across short distances.
could I switch to my bone sword, or it's probably not with me, or no, it's probably not.
Switching usually costs an action.
Okay, I'm going to. I'll just hit her with my longsword again.
Go ahead.
What is that? 14. Just barely. Why?
I'm gonna try one more
You
time.
added your proficiency and all of that. What do you keep rolling that you keep messing?
It's 7 plus 7, yeah. She's even got a plus 7. I only have a plus 6.
I just roll really well. I roll great to get my wings.
+7.
It's Dex.
She's a dex based.
Yeah, 6. Damn.
No!
Alright,
numbers.
Talavin.
I'm gonna try to punch her again, because I
Punch
want to punch her in the face so bad.
This time you crack your knuckles as you go for the wind up.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. That is another natural one. Like,
This
I
time,
cannot
as
hit
you
her.
go to hit, she's actually so close to the wall that she actually flares back as you lunge forward. She falls. You make contact with the wall.
I'll take
Oh!
a D8 of damage for that.
No, it's only a D4.
Yeah, not D4.
2. You said D8.
Oh,
2
it is.
2 points of damage as you smack your hand clear into one of the pillars. You swear you hear something
Dude,
crack.
myself.
You kinda are
I
though.
need to have 3 natural ones.
Yeah.
Nora, you are now about 5 feet below. You're about 25 feet off of the ground. But you can duck up and around her.
Yes, I want to get that distance again and Eldritch Blast, gosh darn it!
You spin around, raising both of your fists. You feel the arcane energy building up in your
13!
palms.
Why?
The first one goes wide. The second one.
Oh my god, dude.
Why?
Kinsey, get rid of that dice!
12!
Kinsey, get rid of that dice! Kinsey, you know what? Here, hang on.
12!
Here. Use this one.
Roll 2 more times. I want you to hit me.
6! 12!
There, that one will hit me.
No, I
Hit
don't
me.
take hits.
No, come on.
Hit me!
I know.
Hit me!
Unless you choose to just not attack that time.
Yeah, I'll just
You're
turn
like cursing
around.
in your hand.
Yeah, I'll just turn around. I mean, like, I'm noticing them. Kind of
She's looking rough. She's looking
and she
rough.
hasn't really hit me, and I enjoy being hit. So I'm gonna just gotta be like,
Enjoy being
as I see like 2 streak past me, I'm just gonna taunt her and be like, hit me.
Oh. Now, what you can do is you can take the action to dodge, so she would have disadvantage on one of her attacks against you. No? You're not
At
gonna
this
take
point,
it?
I'm feeling cocky.
Okay. Feel
'Cause I'm a
cocky.
Talavin.
Feel cocky.
You know what? I'll take it. So just.
2 more. Eldritch Blast.
19! That's 4. Doesn't.
The first one just hits you right in the middle of the chest.
8!
It actually knocks the wind off of you, and you're like, I didn't like that. The second one comes, and this time you dodge. Just letting it glance right near your shoulder. Barely flinching.
And how far away is she from me?
Right now, she's at 30 feet away.
I will.
Y'all are about 25 or so feet off the ground.
If I guess, yeah, she's not below me, though.
No, right at the same height.
This paper is doing good, so I'm gonna move on. 5. I just want to move 6.
Tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
Tell me what to do, what you really, really do.
I'm going to.
Who's that distant? Or you could Eldritch Blast her from here.
I could.
See what happens.
I really want to punch her in the face. So I'm gonna just. I'll go for a punch.
Go for that punch.
Because I'm just pissed off about it. 18!
This
Yes!
time, as you're looking at you, what is going on? You look up to see.
It's
She
a
comes down,
1d4.
smacks right across your
I'm
No,
face.
oh no, it's only 1d4, bro.
I
It's only
know.
1d4.
That's Nora doing that.
And I don't add anything to it.
No.
It hits.
Since you're not proficient in fists,
2.
Ouch.
just ah.
I just wanted to hit some. Okay, your turn. What are you doing?
She's right there in the
I'm gonna
room.
try a wing attack or something. I'm not gonna stab her with my wing.
It's okay.
So you're gonna use a bludgeoning attack, essentially. You're gonna try and use a bludgeoning attack.
It's just a slashing attack. Like, it's fine.
I'm trying to be creative.
Slice me up.
You're gonna look at puree.
My wings, the tips are the equivalent of swords, so I have like 20 swords
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
wings. I'm just gonna use my one long
20 D10!
Actually, what would that be? If I were to like, just curious. If I were to like, quick fly, and like, run by someone, and, like hit them.
Just slice.
Yeah.
Just slice someone.
Yeah, like just curious. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just curious. Someone's standing on the ground. I'm like,
If you did a quick flyby, depending on how fast you were going, they'd probably take at least 2d10.
no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use my longsword. Because that would be like trying to build up damage. Yeah, like I'm trying to cut you in half.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you in half.
These feathers, I mean, they're not like that tiny feathers. These are like nice size feathers.
I'm just saying, you should try it out while you are in a safe place.
You're in a
This is
safe
our
place.
space.
This is our safe
space. Okay, yeah, I'll do.
I'm sure you'd rather use them on me than Jasper, so like.
I don't know. Okay, so longsword. 18.
Huh.
18, yeah, that hits.
It's another 2. And I don't have anything.
So you're using your longsword, you said?
4. Okay, I'm gonna get something other than a 1.
Whack! Use your
I will
other.
use my longsword. Now that I finally hit her, I'm satisfied.
To end it.
I don't think I could. You have 11 points. I can only do it D10 with the damage. No, that doesn't. 15. That misses.
15 misses. As you make that next swing, that hit just threw you off balance and you swing wide. She slightly parries it with her own sword.
I'm gonna do it again. 5 plus 7 is not enough.
I parry it and then.
As you are both still in the air, ting, 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 ting. Sparks are flying from both of your blades.
It's a natural 12 plus 6 is 18.
Just hits.
It's that's 18.
That's ridiculous.
2 hands. That's 6.
Alright, it's just a sword fight at this point. 17.
Yeah.
Yes!
It's
You all are back and forth, smacking each other hard with your blades.
I'm adding
that's hot. Damn, that was almost an natural 19.
Oh.
That's a natural 1.
This time as you go forward, you try and lunge, giving a quick poke, knowing that it'll hurt her sternum. But she flies back just in time.
Love it.
Whatever that would be. 19.
Taking a moment, you parry it, spin in the
Minus
air,
6.
and whack! Give her a nice hard hit on her arm.
I'm still not gonna make it, but hey.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna
Okay,
find
I
out.
don't know. Rolling by you, natural 1. That 18.
18. Oh!
You got me down,
She
bro.
can make it. She can make it. She can make it.
I got 8 points. What is it?
No, it didn't hit 12.
Oh!
12. You take
Damn,
another
bro. She said 5
swing.
points. What the fuck?
Change to
My
20.
God.
Change to 20. She
If I lose this at the very end, are you serious? 7?
This time she comes around and whacks the back of your leg, giving that same parallel bruise that she gave to you before.
Alright, how far in the air are we right now?
Right now, you guys are, by the time you've done stuff, you're on about 20 or so feet, still
I'm
in
gonna
the
fly
air.
15. Oh! And go down at you to get that extra bonus in case.
See what happens, see what happens. It's either a 1 or a 20. This time as you fly, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you go up 15 and come back down 15, you swing wildly as your cousin dodges out of the way.
Okay, I swear to just have her hit the wall.
No, she's coming straight down.
Oh, I see.
15.
15. You don't hit the ground, but you do drop an extra 5 feet that you weren't anticipating. You are now only about 15, 20 or so feet off of the ground.
I'm going to use momentum this time.
Oh no!
You rise 10 feet up and
Actually,
20 down.
Okay, so this is
As you're in the middle of catching yourself,
17, and then
17. That deals an extra 2d6 damage plus your
2d6.
Yeah, that's what you added because
No,
it's
one.
no.
I've only
There was one time
for the one,
when
for the
you went
extra.
20 feet up, you get a d6 per
Oh,
10
God.
feet flown.
3. Oh shoot!
No, that's not. Oh God, that's
Oh!
minus 8.
8 total.
God, I think I'm actually more than you. Oh no!
What are you at?
3. This next one's gonna be determination.
Comes down with a force that you weren't anticipating. You almost drop that next little bit of 5 feet, but now you spin yourself around, and you've got a chance to swing at her ankle to clock her.
Plus 6 is. I can't add. What's 11 plus 6?
17 to hit. That is the number you needed to hit me.
I was gonna be so fucking angry if I just lost that.
I need that on replay. This time she comes around and smacks you, Nora, as you're losing consciousness.
I spent 9.
Well, it's not lethal.
Is that legal? I'm kidding.
Just, you let yourself float down to the ground.
I'm done.
Covered in bruises.
I will
Deep
I will,
bruises.
lift my sword up in triumph as I'm floating down.
I'm just applauding her. Wait, I'm not unconscious, right?
No, you're not unconscious.
Good job.
I'm just like,
You actually
And then I
hear some of the spectral servants.
I float down to the ground and I'm like,
Everyone at the party
and then by this time our wings are definitely like,
Oh, yeah. They've dissipated.
we both look like absolute garbage, bloody noses.
You've got a little bit of
bruises.
bruises. You got some little bruises forming on your cheeks.
Oh my god, I'm gonna just start taking off my armor. So
Yeah, I start unstrapping my level. And I'm like,
I'm gonna
Let's
down to
help
like
you.
my black tank
oh,
top.
actually, you know, fuck it, I got my bag of
Servants.
holding. I start putting what I can in my bag of holding, and I'm like, you want to put this in the room I stayed in last time?
Okay. What's hanging up for you?
No, I like the one that I did.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take my armor off.
Respect
Like,
to
showing off my
Yeah.
tattoo, totes my goats.
You see where your sword nicked my entire shirt. I'm gonna have to mend it later.
It's just it was a smack. It was a side smack. She didn't actually draw blood, but she just used the tip to smack.
I just hold
you.
my arm up to be like, help me up. I just like rest my head on your shoulder like,
We'll have to do that more often.
let's go to the spa.
Let's go to the spa.